What if everything we thought we knew about Outlander was just the beginning? What if the story's final twist isn't just emotional, but completely changes the way we see the entire series? With Season 8 approaching fast, the end of this epic saga is near, and it promises to leave us breathless. In just a few months, Outlander will wrap up with its highly anticipated final season. Yes, it's heartbreaking to say goodbye to a series that has spanned continents, centuries, and generations. But the creators promise that the conclusion will be so satisfying, we won't feel like anything is left unresolved. It'll be the kind of ending that gives these characters the closure they deserve. By now, fans have been stunned by one of the biggest revelations in Season 7, the possibility that Jamie and Claire's supposedly stillborn daughter, Faith, might actually be alive. This isn't a rumor or a dream sequence. This shocking development is now canon, and we're not the only ones who were floored. Even showrunner Matthew B. admitted they were taken aback. He explained that a small detail in Book 9 sparked a creative what if in the writer's room, and they decided to explore it. He reassured fans that this storyline will be fully fleshed out in Season 8, leaving no lingering confusion. In his words, viewers will get all the answers, not just about what happened to Faith, but how it impacts Jamie and Claire on every level. Before moving forward, the showrunners ran this twist by Diana Gabaldon, the original author. According to Roberts, if Gabaldon had asked them not to pursue it, they wouldn't have. But she didn't object. In fact, she gave them the green light. That blessing from the creator herself tells us they're handling this twist with care, even if it's emotionally devastating. And now that it's part of the show, there's a real possibility that Faith's story will play out in the novels as well. That alone is thrilling for longtime readers. What's even more exciting is how this twist ties into a much larger mystery from the books. Fans of the novels will recognize the reference to Master Raymond in Book 9, which hints that he might have secretly whisked the baby away, possibly into another time. The idea that someone may have used time travel to save Faith opens the door to alternate timelines and secret interventions from other travelers. It's a wild concept, yes, but it also fits perfectly into Outlander's haunting, mystical atmosphere. The cast's reactions to the Faith reveal were just as intense as ours. Executive producer Meryl Davis confirmed that the actors were completely blindsided. Sam Heughan, who plays Jamie, described the moment as incredibly powerful. Learning that their daughter might still be alive and that they have a grandchild now is life-altering. Caitríona Balfe added that when you get goosebumps during a scene, you know something special is happening. Still, it's fair for fans to question whether this twist undermines the emotional weight of Faith's original storyline, but knowing it's rooted in book lore and that it's being explored thoughtfully adds depth rather than cheapens it. As Season 8 moves forward, fans should expect even more deep dives into time travel. Roberts has confirmed that the show is diverging more than ever from the books, especially since Book 10 hasn't been completed. That means the final chapter of the show is being written without knowing exactly how the book series will end. It's a bold move, but it also gives the showrunners the freedom to deliver an ending that works cinematically, even if it differs from the eventual novel conclusion. And yes, one mystery fans hope will finally be solved is the ghost. You know the one. Jamie's ghost watching Claire through the window in the very first episode. It's haunted fans for years. With the finale looming, it feels like now or never for answers. Meryl Davis hinted that the finale will be packed with emotion, heartbreak, and yes, tears. Roberts described it with one simple but powerful word: satisfying. We also know nearly the entire cast is returning for the grand finale. Fan favorites Fergus and Marsali, who were last seen in Season 6, are finally coming back, something many viewers felt was long overdue. John Bell is returning as young Ian, while David Barry steps back into the role of Lord John Grey. His return naturally brings back unresolved tension surrounding William and the truth about his lineage. Sophie Skelton and Richard Rankin will also reprise their roles as Brianna and Roger, which means we're far from done with time travel twists. Charles Vandervaart will return as William Ransom, and Izzy Michael Small is back as Rachel Hunter. Even Kristen Atherton returns as Jenny Murray. It really does feel like every storyline is converging for one final, emotionally rich conclusion. To protect this ending, the crew went all out. Roberts confirmed they actually shot 4 different endings to avoid leaks. He likened it to what Game of Thrones tried, but with the hope that Outlander sticks the landing far better. The fact they're being so secretive suggests the payoff will be unforgettable. Looking ahead, Claire survives her gunshot wound and is determined to return to Fraser's Ridge. Jamie, now processing the earth-shattering news that Faith may be alive, is grappling with unimaginable emotions. Lord John and William return with decades of buried secrets, and all signs point to the past and future colliding in ways we've never seen before. Some theories floating around are truly wild, like Jamie dying and appearing as a ghost in Claire's time, perhaps the ghost from episode 1. Others believe Master Raymond might reappear to explain how Faith was saved. There's also speculation that Roger and Brianna will help bridge one final timeline, which could even lead to a brand new spin-off series. With thousands of fan theories and unanswered questions, Season 8 holds all the answers. And while Sam Heughan is already taking on new roles like Macbeth on stage, he hasn't closed the door on returning to Outlander someday. He teased that maybe the ginger wig is still around and referenced how other shows like Downton Abbey found new life after their finales. It's also reassuring to hear how close the cast remains off-screen. Sam shared that he and Caitríona, along with the rest of the cast, still exchange messages and have a genuine friendship. That real-life bond helped fuel their on-screen chemistry, and it's a big part of what made Outlander so special. And although this chapter of the story is closing, it's not the end for the Outlander universe. The prequel series, Blood of My Blood, premieres on August 8th on STARZ. It will focus on Jamie and Claire's parents, Ellen Mackenzie and Brian Fraser in the 18th century, and Henry Beauchamp and Julia Morrison during World War I. Expect even more history, romance, and time travel. As for Season 8's release, it's expected to arrive in November 2025, though an official confirmation hasn't been announced yet. One thing is certain: the final season is going to be an emotional roller coaster, and we're all in for one last unforgettable journey.